Got a stranger at the door right there. Ma'am, can I help you?
Yes.
What you looking for? Hot, sexy stud? We're out of them here. No more, just doughboy.
I'm looking for sugar daddy.
Oh, sugar daddy?
Yeah.
I'm a salty daddy.
I don't want salty.
Hey, so I'm really loving this locking, secured front door with the deadbolts on there. You know, now we got a double layer here. Man, I'm really liking it. Another thing is that it's keeping mosquitoes out because it is triple layers. It's got a fine screen too. It's hard to even focus on it. There it is. That is really nice. All right, so Mel and I, we are heading out, enjoying the day. We do have a guest here, but he's like booked. His stay is like almost a full month of stay here on our property, and he don't really require our attention or anything during the daytime. So we had guests to check out this morning on the other side. We had guests check out this morning, and they're on their way. It was a nice couple that's living above Dumaguete, above Valencia. I forget what the name of that town or community is up on the mountains above Valencia. But he is actually from Texas, within probably 12, 13 miles from where Mel and I live back in Texas. So that was pretty neat. And there's a lake right there by us called Lake Ray Hubbard. And he actually had a boat right there on Lake Ray Hubbard before, a small sailboat. I mean, that's just right there by us. We drive across there constantly. Y'all see it in our vlog. And that was pretty cool. It was nice to visit with him. He's kind of pop in on us. He booked through Agoda. If he would have contacted us directly, he could have saved money, because we could have booked him directly, saved Agoda's fees that they take from us and they add to him, both sides. But I appreciate him staying no matter what. So they were a really nice couple, and enjoyed them this morning heading out. So we have one gentleman that's here on the property, but he don't really require our attention constantly or anything like that. He has rented that cabin pretty much for a month out there at the beach, and he's a little bit in vampire mode because he stays inside a lot during the day and rest, and he likes to write. He's a documentary filmmaker in Europe. He's actually got some works that went over pretty good. They're listed out there on IMDb and everything, but maybe he don't want me to tell too much, so I'm not, in case he wants to keep his anonymity, you know. So he hasn't put out a documentary since 2016, and he is in his early 70s right now, and he thought maybe he wasn't going to do anymore, even though there's people, colleagues he worked with and all, that had hoped that he would. So he came here. It's his first time in Philippines. He's been enjoying. He wanted to get away from that extreme cold in Finland, and he came here, and he just stumbled upon our place. It just stumbled upon it. He saw that cabin online, and he loved it. He came here. He fell in love with the property. He was going to move on and bounce to other places. He said, I'm here. I'm going nowhere else. And he changed his itinerary. I got to go back in. I'm going to go secure my baby chicks before I leave. And so I need to go secure my baby chicks real quick, Mel. So he said, I'm just going to stay right here. And we've enjoyed his company. He's a pretty cool guy. But the rest of the calendar for today, I blocked it off, because Mel and I, we still need our time, and not everything's about just chasing a dollar. So I said, you know what? Let's just go out. So I blocked all the rooms off. Nobody can book anything for this day. And that way we have some of our time back to ourselves. And he's here right now. I don't want to say his name, and he ain't gonna harm nothing. He is just a great guy. Of course, we got family and friends nearby as well. So we're gonna make our great escape. The great escape. All right, chickies. I'm gonna cover you like this to keep the cats away from you. You got a screen here. So it's a window screen that I never used. And that'll give them some security there. We just feel so blessed and get to enjoy so many cool people. Expat couples stopping in. Most of what we get's couples, not always, and that's okay. But we get a lot of expat couples come by and they visit us, and we enjoy that. Melinda gets to have a little girl talk with somebody else. I get to have some guy talk with somebody else, so that's pretty cool. And there's some people that kind of stepped in our lives for a while now, and you know, it's just amazing how the years go by. And there's a guy named Edward and his girlfriend, longtime girlfriend, many years, Jenny Lynn, and he came in and visited us and hung out a couple nights ago, and we grilled steaks. And Patrick and Leah, our friends, also they were here, and so we spent Christmas Day enjoying Jenny Lynn and Edward and Patrick and Leah. And then the following day I had other friends stop by here and hang out, and then the next day I had more friends to stop and hang out. And yesterday morning, it was like a whole expat powwow going on out the cantina, man. It was a whole group of us all got together. Danny came by, hung out, Cap, David, Hanu, and just everybody just had a really great and lazy day. So we're up here on the 3rd floor of SM Mall here in Iloilo, and Mel and I just got a bite to eat, and we've ran up on this new store in here called Decathlon. I'm looking at the back side of the sign, Decathlon. It is huge, of all kinds of sporting goods and outdoor equipment. Look at this. You see all these tents and camping gear and all kinds of athletic and sporting gear of all different kinds of things, and outdoor wear, all kinds of stuff. But this is pretty cool. It's a pretty sizable place too, pretty large. Really nice setup. Let's walk around here just for a second. Very interesting. Wow, look at all the backpacks. Collapsible or inflating coolers and camp pans. I have a lot of this already, but it's interesting to see it here. Before, all of these type of things I would have had to bring here. In fact, I was going to bring my cup like this last time from the States, and I decided not to. I go ahead and keep it back here and use it in the States. Look, I like that little kettle, all for over the burners. I had some cool little camp kits already, kind of like that I have here now. I had extras that I brought from the state, and one of our viewers also gave me some pretty cool gear. It's really nice. guys think? This is the area I want to see, is all the hiking shoes, outdoor shoes, sandals. Very nice. But you know, I have this paddleboard now. One of my fins is broke. I need to order one. It's really good quality board, but that's nice. Now you can get the paddles. I have all this though, but it's just nice for others to be able to see that you can get this, because I sent mine, I shipped mine, and now it's becoming also readily available. Life jackets, more pumps, more types of little boogie boards and different things. Really cool. Water shoes. This is all for kids section right here. That inflatable kayak right there, that is really nice. I like that. I like these colors. That's a favorite color of mine right there. If you want a price on that real quick, I know I hadn't shown any prices anywhere. $22,000. So what are you looking at? You know, 300 something, 400 bucks. I mean, honestly, not a bad price. Honestly, not a bad price really at all. Hello. And let's see how much this paddleboard here is. If I can see a price here on anywhere, maybe this is it right here. It's about the same, a little more pricey actually for the paddleboard, but it has a whole kit there with it. Little towels and stuff and all, but they do have a little bit of snorkel gear here. I don't know the quality of it. I haven't seen the snorkel mask yet. Okay, maybe that's them right over there. Well, they got goggles, but we'll continue to look. Certainly they got them. I think maybe down through here. It shows some images of some little flippers. You know, it's just little beginner stuff, you know. Not no, you know, top of the line, get out and try to be professional gear, but not everybody needs that. So it's pretty nice. To see all that, you've got the swim caps. Like I say, you got your different types of goggles and masks. Yep, you got active masks there. These look like a little bit better quality than I've seen some of the places selling them. I mean, I'm not sure they are, but looks like some pretty nice stuff here. So here we are on another aisle with more of this gear, and these are those full face masks. Now in the beginning these were not safe. If these are the updated ones, I don't know, but they had changed before the way you were breathing in and out. You could get asphyxiated off your own what's that, carbon monoxide, and they had changed it to a way that it expels it out now to where you don't rebreathe your own excuse me, here I have some boys goofing behind me here trying to be clowns. They redesigned them so that you didn't keep rebreathing in and out your own breath and getting asphyxiated. So the updated ones are supposed to be that it doesn't do that, that it expels it out of a different area. So hopefully that's what these are. You can tell me, some of you might be a little bit more experienced with them. My friend Caps went through it with that. They had the original design. His girl got lightheaded and felt like she was going to pass out, and after wearing it just for a short bit. So be careful, there's two different styles in those. There's more snorkel stuff and mask over here on this aisle, and those were more like kid sizes and stuff over there, which they have over here too, but these are a little bit more bigger flippers, a little bit more choices and all the snorkels. So they got a couple aisles of them here. And we'll go here a little bit more gear here. Shoes. I'm just really impressed that they put this store in. It's like having a little Academy Sports or something, you know, here. It really is. Beach volleyball setups. Yeah, all the gear for that. I mean, really, I guess this is what I would have to compare it with, is like Academy Sports. Wouldn't you say, Mel? If you had to compare this with a store back like in the US there, it'd be like Academy, wouldn't it? Yeah. So basketball goals, all kinds of gear. Of course, basketballs, can't go without the basketballs here. Look here, sunglasses. Of course, I've been walking by aisles after aisles of apparel. What we got here, badminton and tennis. Definitely tennis here. So let's go on to the next here. Frisbee. Well, we got ping pong, pickleball, little frisbees and all. Nice. Cool. Look here, we got golf, and you got a little putting stuff. Got gloves. Very good. Got soft archery. Very nice. And now we're over here to the badminton. Yeah, look here, badminton. This is really like being in an academy back in the US. Right here, you got bicycles. More bicycles. It looks like they got bike accessories back here. They got bike apparel. Of course, that's very popular here in the Philippines. Hello. Yeah. So, more your water bottles, pads, everything that you need. They got some spare tires, seats. Maybe they got the gel seats. Let's see what they got here. Yep, memory foam. Got the little covers, little slips you can put over. Personally, we sold our bicycles. I sold them to a friend because I got a little bit of PTSD after an accident I was in, and man, I just felt nervous every time these blaring motorcycles and jeepneys and blowing horns and all that. And man, I don't know. I had a little. I hate to label myself like that, but after I was in that explosion, I've got a little bit of a shock factor to me, and I just wasn't comfortable. I'm comfortable back in the States where I'm at, out in the countryside in Texas and big open country roads. I was not comfortable here. I know some people do it, each to their own, but I wasn't, so I just sold them. And Mel wasn't comfortable either. She felt the same way without having those issues. So here we are, more bicycle gear and racks, kickstands. We got parkas, all the wet riding gear, cup holders, bottle holders, everything. And lights, safety lights, chains, mirrors. It's kind of nice. A pretty big selection. Pretty big selection here. Here's your bicycle helmets. Wow, look at this. They even have roller blades over here. I gotta check this out. I check this out. Look at all of this. I have not seen anything like this, of a big display of roller blades around in a while. Hello, how are you? Yeah, look at that. That is pretty cool. Skateboards. They got knee pads, all the gear for that, all the safety equipment. But they got a selection of skateboards, regular roller skates, the old school roller skate, and little scooters. More safety gear for it. Of course, you need that knee pads, the elbow pads, all the pads, the helmets. I'm very impressed. I'm just happy to even show this, to get out and see the store, to see something new coming in. So it's a pretty sizable store, as I said, and it's really comparable to an Academy Sports. Lots of apparel everywhere. Let's check out here. We got gym equipment, cross training, free weights. I bet Mel likes this because she loves working out. Look at all this. Now, we have a gym set at the house, but it's just nice to see some of this equipment we already have. Little boxing gear. Yeah, boxing gear here. Let's step back where I can get a better view at that. Right there of all the boxing gear. It's pretty nice. Lots of workout gear. The mats. I've bought these things for Mel before. She's real picky on what she uses, so it's hard to pick these things out for her. Yeah. Very nice. Now we're in shoes. Again, apparel. So the apparel and the shoes are kind of weaved all throughout the store. Lots of different sections of apparel. Oh, and look who we find. Look who we find. You like it? Yeah, it's pretty good. So there you have it. Just a little run through of a store we found. Again, it is called, right up here, I'll show the sign as I go out, Decathlon. Decathlon is the name of it, and hope you like it. Thank you for watching the video. So this is what's called South Point. This is the main SM Mall building right over here on Diversion Road. And this is South Point off to the side. So Viking buffet everybody goes to. There's a Bourbon Street around the corner. Of course, you see Starbucks here, pretty big Starbucks. And right over there by these escalators, this is near the Park Inn Hotel here by the mall. They are putting in a Texas Roadhouse right below Vikings. Yeah, so I thought it was already gonna be open by now, but you know, this is the Philippines. Dates are just a number they slap down. It don't ever work out that way. It is what it is. Bahala na. Yeah. So anyway, let's go there and we'll see what the sign says. We do great steaks. Now, this is where it was supposed to be. Yep, the bistro group, Texas Roadhouse. So this is supposed to be where it's happening. Right here by the escalators. In the beginning, they had a date on the sign, and they since covered up the date. That might be where they covered it up right there. Yeah. So there is where they had the date before, and they covered over it. Yeah, because I saw some images online, and they were laughing about that date. They showed like it was, you know, whatever date, 2024, and then they marked through the 4 and they put a 5, and then they marked through the 5 and put a 6, you know, as a joke. But now they've completely removed the numbers off the bottom. Yeah. So I guess it's going to be, when it happens, it happens. Yeah. Bahala. Yeah. Bahala na. That's what I said just a minute ago. Yeah. So anyway, there's their Christmas tree. We watched them when they were putting that up. All a big angle iron frame with wire mesh on it, boy. Yep.